this is Alex Moore on behalf of That Nerd Show, and we're here to talk about a little short film called Pinateria Ramirez. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Okay, I hope so.
You're
Make sure I get it just right. Okay. And with me here is director Nancy Harris, and tell me who we have else here.
This is Dalton Avalos, and he's the piñata maker. He's a sculptor. Yes.
Awesome. Now, are you from Reynosa? Okay, from the town Reynosa where it was filmed.
Yes.
Great, awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
We both are.
Okay, awesome. Now, I was curious about that because in movie making, sometimes they change the name of the town for the making of the film, but this is the actual name of the town. Okay.
Yes. It's a short documentary.
Yeah.
So he's a piñateria or piñata making store or piñata store, and he does all sort of characters. And after Donald Trump, I don't know if you remember his first speech as wanted to be a candidate and says these things about Mexicans.
Right.
And so that inspired him a lot to make the Donald Trump piñata.
And I find it interesting that the T-shirt matches his pigment perfectly right now, and it's just like I look at the shirt and I look at the face, and it's okay.
Yes, because you know that Donald Trump has a peculiar tone of skin.
Yes.
Yes. Dice que tu camiseta está combinando con el color de la piel de Donald Trump. Yeah. Well, it happened.
Now, from what I've studied and read about this film, that it's an artistic medium, a way to express culture and current events. So this is just kind of the latest in the trend. I want to know, over in Reynosa, is piñata just kind of a popular thing? Is it specific to this town, or is this just one store that does piñatas, or there's several, or?
It's almost like for Americans, ice cream and cake.
Yeah.
A piñata every birthday, it's a must. Now, characters like that, no. But he is just, I think that piñata makers or artisans or crafters, they do art, artists, like it's some sculpting and this and that and painting, and it has a lot of art into it. So he's one of, in Reynosa, he really is like a reference for our hometown. Like Pinateria Ramirez, it's like the piñateria, right? And there's others and but he really started he was the first one to make a Donald Trump piñata in the whole country.
Very, very interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing that politics are followed. Obviously Mexico is right here by the U.S., so it kind of makes sense. But how?
And Reynosa is a border town.
Right, border town. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the border of Texas, right? Or
yes, next to Hidalgo and McAllen, Texas.
Okay, McAllen. Yeah, we know McAllen here because we have lots of planes that go to McAllen from this area. There's a lot of retired people that live down there too. So.
The winter Texans.
All right. Okay, so is the whole political scene kind of is this a unique thing for there to be one of a political figure, or is this something that happens where people don't like a certain figure from politics and they make a piñata as a statement? Is this common?
Yes, he does. He does. Like if he sees something that it's I don't know. You answer that. Dice que si usualmente la gente hace piñatas de personajes políticos, o es algo como que particular tuyo, a ti te inspira, o qué es lo que te inspira para hacer un personaje en piñata.
Bueno, es por la expresión, simplemente es a lo mejor a veces tú quieres decir algo con una piñata y la gente últimamente le ha agarrado la moda.
It's an artistic expression. Maybe sometimes you want to say something, and then the piñata is going to be the vehicle. And so lately it's been a trend.
Y bueno, a mí se me ocurrió hacer la idea de hacer, como vivo en la frontera, tenemos el problema del racismo un poco pegado.
And the idea came up to me because, as you know, we live at the border, and so the racism, it's kind of ingrown in this area.
Entonces, bueno, es como hacer a Donald Trump es como romper con el racismo. No nada más es él como personaje,
And making Donald Trump, it's a way to break away from racism, not only as a character.
Sabemos que en todas partes del mundo, de México mismo, existe el racismo.
We know that all around the world, in all the countries, in Mexico also, there is racism.
Y entonces es algo así como algo simbólico.
And so it's kind of the symbolic thing.
Now I'm curious about this one, though. Do you dress them up in different clothes? Is it something that you've worked on and perfected over time because it's a popular piñata?
Quiero saber si esta piñata particularmente lo vistes de diferentes formas, le cambias el vestuario. Quiero saber si lo haces o por qué en este atuendo.
Bueno, ese atuendo fue cuando ahora sí que se dio a conocer, él traía su traje azul cuando habló de los mexicanos.
This outfit was the one that he was wearing in that speech.
Okay.
And that's why. And yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. So the process of shooting the documentary, how much? I mean, you're from the town, obviously, so you're familiar with everything. Do you feel like that made it easier for people in order to make this documentary that you're one of them from the town?
Since I'm from Reynosa, yes, I did not know him personally before, but he's so approachable. I went there on a Friday and I said, I have this idea, da. He's like, yeah, come on over on Sunday. And it was an 8-hour process though to make piñata. This is not the same one from the documentary. The one in the documentary is a full size. This one, it's like, for practical purposes, we brought this one.
Okay.
But it was, like I said, it was a whole day thing. And they asked us yesterday, like, how much, did you spend? And I said, I spent $5 because we bought barbacoa for lunch, and that was it. So it was, yes, he's so approachable, and they were so willing to do everything. And I'm so glad that they made it here.
All right, just to wrap things up, because we are That Nerd Show, it's our name of our site, we have a question we like to ask everybody when we're doing interviews. And for this year, what we're asking is, if you could be involved in working in Star Wars or Star Trek, which would you choose?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Why? Because I have an emotional bond or attachment with Star Wars.
Okay.